everyone, and welcome to a new video. And today we will do a new series of making auras. So the type of auras we'll do will be similar to the ones in Soul's RNG. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to join my Discord server for more updates about my videos. So first of all, what you want to do, you want to go into the videos description, and there will be a link to a model. That model will be the model you will need for these types of video. The model will contain all kinds of particles you can use for your auras. What you want to do after you've downloaded the model, you want to go into Toolbox. You want to go into My Models, so by clicking on these four things, it's called Inventory. Go here and you look for this thing, PDS Particle and Meshes Kit. There might be a new version, but this is the version I currently have. So you want to move that a little bit aside, and as you can see, there's a lot of particles you can use already, but I wouldn't recommend if you really want to learn how to do this kind of stuff. So the first thing you want to do, you can close Toolbox for now. You can go into Avatar, go into Rig Builder, and put a R6 block avatar. It will automatically spawn a rig of your avatar, and not your avatar, but like a dummy. So you will just put it on the ground, and then what you want to do is you want to go into the head, and those are the steps for the rarity thing that goes above the head, so like 1 and something and stuff like that. So what you want to do is go here, add a billboard GUI. You want to add a text label in it. You want to make the billboard GUI, I think it was 5.0. Nope, definitely not it. Yes, about this big. And you want to make the size of the text label this, so 1, 0, 1, 0. Then you want to change the stud offsets to something like 2, so it goes directly above the head. You want to go into your text label, go into your properties, and change the background transparency to 1, so there's no background that annoys you. You want to scroll down until you see the text guild. You want to put that on, and you can also put rich text if it doesn't take too much space. Then you can put the name of your aura right there. For mine, I'll rate it I don't know, just aura. You can change the color of your aura to something, whatever you want. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For the rarity thing, you want to duplicate this, so Control D, or just right click duplicate. You want to rename this to name, and this to rarity. You will want to actually change the size of this because it's actually too big, so let's put it to 0.8. It's actually a little smaller, and this thing to 0.2, so it does 1. We want to change the position to, I think, 0.0 0.8 as well, so it goes right under there. Actually, you might want to make it a little bigger because you can almost not see it, and change that spot of this a little bit. And then you can do the rarity. I'll just put 1, 2, or 1 and 2. Yeah. So there you have the aura thing. You can also change the font for it. So if you want like a more good looking aura name, you can change the font to whatever you want. I'll keep it as that. You can also change this to make it look a little better. Then what you can do is actually go into the humanoid viewport, add a new particle emitter, and that particle emitter is the thing that makes particles. You can change the properties in here. So the lifetime is how long the particles can last. So when a particle spawns, it can last 5 to 10 seconds. You can change that to whatever. Normally, I like to put it at 1 or 2. So right now for this tutorial, I'll put it at 2. And I'll decrease the rate a little. So I'll put it to like 5. And there you have some stuff like that. Since the horror name is green, I'll change that to green as well. The color. You can change the light emission to whatever you want to make it a little more bright, or change the light influence to change infinitely how much bright you want it. So I'll just put it to something like 10. You can actually change the particle emitter position by simply adding an attachment. Put in the particle emitter inside of that attachment, and then it will move with it. And also, if you don't want particles to go around all like that, you can select your particle emitter and click locked to part. That will make that it will always stay on the part and not go around everywhere. So now you can actually go to the thing here and choose whatever type of aurora you want. So what I suggest is you go in Sparkle and Debris and choose whatever you want. I'll choose that for now. So you just click the part, click the little arrow next to it, go into decals and copy this thing right here. Then you want to go here, go back into a humanity viewport, go into the particle emitter, and change the texture to what you copied. So then it will look something like that. If you want to make the particle look a little better, you can actually go here, change the rotation to 1 to 360, so it will always spawn in a random orientation. And you can change the rotation speed to whatever you like. So I'll put it to about 50. So now they spin a little like this. You can change the spread angle. I'll put it to 25. So they go around a little bit. Yeah. And normally people will want to put it a little bit down, like right here. Now that we did that, we can now pass on to the second part, which is making ground auras. So ground auras will be some stuff on the ground that spin around the player or just do cool stuff. So what you will want to do, just something to add, you want to go into the humanoid and change the display distance type to none. So you can't see the rig name above it. So then you want to go here. You actually want to go here, ring and slashes. You want to pick any ring or slashes you want. I'll take this one. So you want to go in here, take the decal, copy it. I want to go there. So now what you want to do, you want to select humanity viewport, put a attachment to it. And that attachment, you will put it on the ground as well. And put another particle emitter. But this one, we will put it lifetime 1, rate 5, actually lifetime 2, and you will put the speed to 0.001. So it actually stays on the ground. You now want to put the orientation facing velocity perpendicular and put something like this. So you want the size to start at that and go big enough. And then when it's big enough for you, you want to go into texture and paste the texture you copied from that thing there. Now it doesn't look that good, but you can change the colors to make it look better. Change the light emission, change the light influence to whatever you want. And you can actually change the rate, because now there's way too much. Change the rate to 3. Change the rotation speed to, I think 50 might be enough. No. Negative 100. So, still not fast enough. 200. So now it spins around your character like that, but you might want to put it a little bit faster, maybe. Lifetime tree, so it spins enough. Yeah, that's a little better. You want to go into transparencies, and you want to do the start transparencies to 0. Put a small transparency here and put this one to max so it fades out like that. Now you can put the brightness a little bit up like that. And see, now it does a cool ground effect. And now for the last part I want to show in this video is how to do a beam aura. So the beam aura is actually when something spins around the player, but it's kind of different. You'll see why. So what you want to do first is you want to go back into the humanity root part. You want to add a attachment. So this will be called beam 1. Duplicate it and call the second one beam 2. So you want to put beam 2 onto the ground and beam 1 up, however high you want. Then you want to put a beam in either one of those. You want to go into attachment 0, put it as beam 1, attachment 2. There. You want to make it face the camera, so now there will be a beam like that. You will want to put the beam as offset 1, so it's always in front of the player. Wait, actually... Okay, so you want to select the humanity robot again. Sorry, I just had to do something. Then you want to put it as offset 1. You want to put the transparency that it fades out at the end. And put it that it's a little less transparent toward that part. You want to put the texture speed to 1. And then you will want to go here, go into beams and trails, and choose whatever beam you want. So personally, I'll use the let me see. I'll use the music one because why not? It looks cool. Then I will go here, select the beam, and put that as the texture. Now the texture is going down, it's a little bit ugly, so let me put it texture field as -1. You will want to change also the width, the width of the thing. Perdón. What the? Okay. So you will want to see which one's the biggest. So the wide one is definitely the one on the floor. So you want to put it a little big. I'll say 10. And this one you will want to put it at 0 so it makes a perfect spike. Then you will want to put the light emission to 1. Change the color to green as well. And then change the light influence to 0 and make it a little shiny. Alright, might be a little less shiny. You can actually put the transparency down a little since it kind of looks ugly. There. So now you have this kind of stuff. You can actually do it with multiple type of beans. My personal favorite is definitely this one, since it can do cool stuff like, let me show you, like this actually goes around the players stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But this one works more if the transparency is a little up. Then if you want to add a little nice touch to your thing, you will want to add a part. You will want to copy the imaginary rupert position and paste it into the part. Then you will want to put this part on the ground. Put the size to, let's say, 505. We will want to put the transparency to 1. Put can collide off. Make sure anchored is off as well, and put maskless on. Then you will drag this part into the rig, put a weld constraint to it, and you will weld it to the part and the manual part like that. And then this part you will add a particle emitter. So now there will be a particle flying like that. You can go here, choose your sparkle and debris, or whatever you want. Go here, copy that, back there, go into your part, and put the texture as that. Well, actually, might want to make it last a little less longer, so about 2 seconds, and upper the speed a little to make it look cool. Actually, 1 second might be cool. Then you will change the color to green as always, and put a little less of them, so I'll say 5, but duplicate it. It will make 5 as well, but change the size to 0.5 to make little ones as well. You can actually set both of them with the light emission to 1 to make them look like that. And I figured out that particle floating around the players are a little bit ugly, so I'll probably change them. Was it these ones? Nope. It's these ones for sure. So I'll put it that they spread a little bit everywhere, so 360. So now they spread a little bit everywhere. Put the speed to 2, transparency to 0.5, and change the position to around there. Probably change the size to something like 0.7, and the speed a little slower again. And the transparency a little bit more transparent, like that, yeah. And for the ground, I also figured out it was a little ugly. First, you can go here, lock to part, and actually make that the rotation is actually random. So 0 to 90, or 0 to 360. And actually change the rotation speed to 360 to negative 360, or something like that. So now they will grow randomly, and it will look a little better. So yeah, that is how you do a simple Aurora. This was only the part 1, so I will be releasing a part 2 soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to join the Discord for more updates about these kinds of videos. And if you need any help, you can contact one of our staff, and they will help you. Thank you for watching again. I hope you liked this video, and see you next time.